the roster.
Yeah, because we know that Greg and probably Gene can't make it.
Okay.
And then here's Bob. Excellent. We'll let Bob get set up. Welcome, Bob.
Hi, Bob. SpongeBob. Lives in a pineapple under the sea. Bob Bishop.
Or a blue square. Hey, Bob, so your video is off and you're muted. We're getting ready to start the meeting. So if you could turn your video on, that would be great.
Okay, I don't know. Did I do anything right?
There you go.
Oh, we can hear you. So you know what? Being able to hear you is really actually the most important part of it all. So
Okay.
Tim, if you'll bear with me, I'm going to start the recording, and as soon as the little computer lady tells us we're recording, then you can call the meeting to order. So let me go here.
Recording in progress.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome to April 12th, 2023 Historic Commission meeting. If Wayne, please, would give us the meeting format review.
Of course, please stand by. In keeping with an act relative to extended certain state of emergency accommodations, this meeting will be conducted remotely over Zoom. Attendance by commission members will be remote, and remote attendance shall count toward quorum. The meeting may be broadcast live and will be recorded by ECAT. To use Zoom, you need to use the link in the posted agenda. And if you wish to comment or participate in the meeting, please let me know, and I'll give you the ability to do that and state your name and address, so it'll help our recording secretary, who will be transcribing this from the recording, to lead her minutes. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. We need to designate our alternates as voting members. We have Bob Bishop and Mickey Wolf. We'll vote that in. Hurley, aye.
We need a
Spencer,
motion and a second, actually. We need a motion and a second. Sorry.
Sorry, yeah.
I'll make a motion. Spencer.
Second, Hurley.
And then roll call.
Aye.
Francesco, aye.
Spencer,
Hurley,
aye.
Wolf, aye.
Okay, we're all ayes. Yay. This evening's only agenda item is Ames Local Historic District Certificate of Appropriateness application for 50 Main Street, Chamber of Commerce / Shoveltown Cultural District sign. Wayne has forwarded us a photo, picture, whatever you want to call it, of it. I assume is that a mock-up, Wayne, or is that something they have anyway out there and they're just...
Yeah, well, so there's the application, there's the specs from the manufacturer. It's a wheeled, essentially a sandwich board with the base weighted with water, so you can wheel it back and forth, and then you slip your printout of what you want it to say, under that cover, and then the photos are existing. That's what they have out there now.
All right, yeah.
Okay. So she put the dimensions of what's currently there, so you can get a sense of what the new one will look like. It's
Right.
about the same size, a little bit bigger.
Right. It's nice to have people come to us. That is part of our job here, is to keep an eye on the district and any signages under our charge. So anyone have any comments on this?
No, again, I reiterate what you just said, Tim, and no issues with this whatsoever.
They have a sign on the post there that they turned it 90 degrees. It's parallel with the street, so you don't even see it. If they turn it 90 degrees, it'll be a lot more visible. This sign on the post, which tells what's
Yeah, I
there.
agree. Yeah, but that's not discussing that, right?
No, but they could do it. But this is current events, which is kind of nice to have there. The library uses one, the signboard where you put the letters on there. It tells you what's happening.
Yeah.
Whenever.
No,
Okay, anyone else?
Fine with that.
We need a motion and a second, please, to accept it.
Motion to accept?
second?
Hurley, aye.
Ventresco, aye.
Bishop, I.
Spencer, I.
Wolf, I.
And that does it. Review and acceptance of March 1st, 2023 minutes. They were copious, but well done, thank you.
Yeah,
And
really.
additions, deletions, corrections?
Looks good to me. Move it.
Second.
Okay, we got a first, did we?
I thought
Yeah,
John.
John did, yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, all right. Hurley, aye.
Ventresco, aye.
Bishop, I.
Spencer, I.
Wolf, I.
All right. Preservation restriction monitoring, that's me and Amy, and now that it's getting nice out, maybe we can get together and go, what was it, LSIS, I think was gonna be our next stop.
The brick one, 250, Aim? It's.
Oh, yeah,
might be-
yeah,
The one,
Yeah.
the grammar.
That
school.
grammar? The
Yeah.
grammar school,
yeah,
Yeah.
yes, okay, yeah, okay. Someday Amy will
Yeah.
get out there.
Finally, it's nice out, so in the next couple weeks.
Exactly. Okay, anybody else, other pertinent items?
I just had,
I wanted to update the group that we do have a signed contract with SWCA to do the historic resources survey, about 60
Oh, I missed
buildings and several burying grounds and the headstones as well. You'll remember the big impetus for this is Ed Hands, local historian, his concern that Easton has a number of very rare red slate headstones from the, I believe, 1700s that are increasingly deteriorated and increasingly difficult to decipher. So there's a bit of an urgency to get them documented and photographed. And we have been trying for several years to find qualified consultants to do this. There's a ever shrinking and ever more busy consultant pool. So we're pleased we finally have consultants on board with the contract. The project should take roughly a year, be completed next spring. And then Tim, question for you that we can talk about later is a kickoff meeting with the consultants, who to invite. You know, I'm sure Ed would be part of that, yourself, myself, the consultants, and start scoping out the project.
Okay, yep,
Yeah.
sounds good. Can do, will do. Anything else, anybody? Going once, going twice? No?
Move
Motion
to
to
adjourn.
adjourn?
Move to adjourn.
Girl, hey.
Hey, I got a salad sitting right here. I'm hungry.
I second it.
Okay, Hurley, aye.
Ventresco, aye.
Bishop, I.
Spencer, I.
Wolf, I.
All right, thank you all. for your
Yeah, thank you.
participation.
Thanks.
8 minutes.
8 minutes. My
Good
God.
job.
A record.
Thank you all. Have a great night. Appreciate it.
You too.
Goodbye.
Bye.